Hello, all you fellow hams out there, shortwave listeners that like to. I think they got the campers. Let's see, 7228.0. Oh, let me turn that down for y'all. I got some things to say. It's a little folly. It's about ham radio terms. Well, not ham radio terms. It's called, let's see, ham radio peeves. So, anyways, you got the pros and cons out there. The pros are you have a nice rag chew and this and that. You make new friends and exchange QSL and so like you make friends and you mend friends and there's people that like to make fun of people. There's people out there that like to cause havoc and discontent. Anyways, we're gonna dive into my ham radio folly peeves. Oh, actually, this is not a peeve. Okay, number one is rag chew. Rag chew to me is like a fellowship of an amateur radio operator or two or three other amateur operators that share information, have fun, laugh, and just talk and talk, until your throat dries out, until it falls out, your jugular thing falls out, until your what do you call it? That thing in your throat starts to start closing up. Then you got to get a drink of water. That's what kind of thing I like. I just got talking to the Snowbird net, and that's a fun net, and it's a good fellowship net. Very, 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 very good. It's affiliated with ARRL, and the guys are just funny. Really great guys. That's a great rag chew band. It is on. I'll give you the frequency for the Snowbirds. I got another information too. The 6 meter and 2 meter is very active. There's a lot of activity on there. Let's see. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. Where did I put the Snowbirds? I should remember this, but you know how that goes. Okay, the Omites. Brother. This is not looking really good. Okay, here's the Snowbirds. Oh, wait a minute. That's the WW. Well, if you all want to know about the Snowbirds, is www.snowbirds.org. That's the Snowbirds net. And it's a very, very good, very, very good net. And let's see here. I'm looking up some of my notes in my ham radio black book here. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, alrighty. Okay, you got the Norcars, that's 71970. Northcars is 7.251. Omites is 71185. Senile Net is in the morning is 14.7800. The YL Systems is on 14332. The Night Watch 7192. And not long but not not but not least, I can't even talk today. I'm sorry, fellas. All you guys think I'm nuts. I don't. I just don't care. The Snowbirds, which I like, is on at 7 o'clock my time. It's 72330. That's the Snowbirds net, which is a very good fellowship net. Okay. Rag chew. You're on the microphone or your desk microphone, or you got the boom over your face like this. And you call CQ, and this is N1XYZ calling CQ and listening. Somebody calls back, and some people want to say hello and bye. That's fine. Rag chew to me is having a good time and just knowing the person, knowing about the hobbies, knowing about what they do, knowing about them, knowing about antenna with radio, this and that, yada yada yada. Which is really great. And you get to know the person. You can actually just you look at the radio, you look at your meter, or you got a screen up on top. You look at it, you look at the the sign or the wave on your oscilloscope or whatever. To me, it's a really good. I think from rag chewing, I learned a lot from my when I started off ham radio. I was mic shy, very bad back in the day when I got my ticket, and just from rag chewing, I think it made me more maybe more advanced, if you want to call it that. So, anyways, okay, we have round tables. Okay, these are the two. These are not peeves. These are actually I should have wrote these down right. Round tables are very good and handy. You have like a friend of a friend. Somebody might call in, and okay, I'll be N for XYZ. Anybody else wants to join in, you're more than welcome. This is a round table. If you got anything to say, go ahead, no problem. Great deal. That's about round tables. It's a good fellowship. Very good fellowship. Okay, now number three. These are going down to my hate list. People want numbers. Okay, I could be calling CQ, CQ. This is November 1 Sierra Charlie Alpha calling CQ. CQ, blah, 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 from East Oshkosh, calling and standing by. And a guy would come in there, and you figure you just want... This falls in between the rag chew and then people want numbers. A guy comes back to you and says, "Oh, well, you're a 5 and 9, and I says, "Well, I appreciate the call, and nice to meet you, and I appreciate you coming back to my call." Okay, fine and dandy. Then they say, "Well, you're 5'9", and you know, you try to talk to them, and get the feel what they're going at, and then you kind of figure they just want a signal report. That's all they want. That's it. That is it." Okay. Fighting on the air. I think 40 meters actually got cleaned up. I was on 40 meters since I got my new radio, and I put up a G5 RV. Ooh, everybody gets all excited about G5 RVs. Oh, they're no good. You just gotta set them up right. I'm going to make a video of that and show you all what it looks like, how I got it set up. I actually made a beam out of mine. On the other side going north, I got it going from a tree down, and it comes down and up or down, and then over to the next tree, tied off in a standoff into the ceramic insulator. Then I got the other end over my driveway going on the other side of the house. I get ground wave from all over Florida, Georgia, North Carolina like nothing. But anyways, the fighting on the air to me is just immature, and it's bad amateur practice. Simple, pure as that. And I'm sorry I got out of contest talking about what I was, like talking about radio and whatnot, but fighting on the air is a no-no. It makes you look like a total douchebag, for number one. Number two, you got these guys out there, I'm not saying what frequency, or I'm not saying names or call signs, but there's a guy, this was going back a few years back, and this guy would be on there belligerent. I mean, totally belligerent. Another guys who played music and whatever, since before, not the other asshole, just went into office, Biden. Jesus. Think. What's his name? Trump. When Trump came in, everybody on 40 meters were going absolutely bonkers. It's just not just that. The band was just crazy. People swearing, people playing music, people threatening people. People want to kill them. People want to shoot them. People want to stab them in the back. They go to a ham fest and they want to. No, that's just not it. Sorry, just really stupid. Number five, politics. I do not like politics. I'm sorry. I don't freaking care. We are in trouble. That's all I could say. Biden's in the office. There's nothing that we can do. He's trying to develop these new piece of shit cars. Excuse my language. I know I'm not supposed to swear, but I'm trying to make this more understandable as possible. He's trying to go into the. He was just in Detroit, trying to promote this junky truck and these junky cars with electric power. Because I think he's. I don't want to talk about it. Now we're just going to the freaking politics. But anyways, he's just causing trouble, and I don't like people talking about it. When somebody talks to politics, it just turns me off. Simple. Going on. Number six, tuning up on your frequency. I got one word to say. Two words, actually. No, three. No, was it three? One, two, three. Yeah, three. Use your dummy load. That's what you got to use. I got one right over there. If you got to tune up, you tune your amplifier, you tune it up over there. Your amplifier is over here. Instead of putting your emissions through the airwaves, use your freaking tuner. I could see maybe one or two, get off frequency and do it, but not on top of somebody's talking. I hate that. Then you gotta hit the bloop bop that buttons on your radio just to get rid of it. Then when it's over, then you gotta reset your filtering again so you can, be intelligible. That's my pet peeve right there, is tuning on your operating frequency. And they sit there and they make fun of you and all this crap, and then you just let it go and you just tell the other guy 783s, and just don't say nothing, just let it roll off your shoulders, say bleep it. Okay. Just want a contact. That falls in between people want numbers. I just ran to a guy today on 40 meters, and I was calling CQ. Wasted my freaking time. And there's a guy in North Carolina. I'm not giving call signs, not giving any names. Said, "Oh, how you doing? Okay, Jay, N1SCA. My name is N4XYZ. Okay." You're 5957, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You're the same way. And I try to rag chew him a little bit, see if he takes the bait off the hook. Wow. Hell no, that poor worm was just dying on that freaking hook. Shriveling up on that thing, wants to get off, but it's slowly dying. Get me off this hook. He didn't hook it. He didn't bite it. He was like the fat fish of the lake. All he wanted to do was have a number check. That's all he wanted. Okay, number 8, which I really hate. I don't know how much money people have on this hobby. I can only afford what I can afford. I have to save up for my stuff. I can't just say, okay, I'm going to spend about 10 G's on a radio, another 5, 10, 15 G's on a radio. This is bragging of how much money you spent on your station. Okay, that's fine. You got your tower. Okay. You got your stacked arrays. Okay, fine. Oh, but I spent 10, 15 grand on an amplifier. So what does that bring you? An S unit, one S unit over. You can just use what I have here at Yaesu FL2100 Bravo. We'll put out 400 watts, 500 watts. You'll just be like running a full a full kilowatt or 1500. And they brag about what this amp does, what it has. Does it have a spoon and a knife and a fork and built in? Does it have a flashlight built in? Well, yes, it does. It has a big tube in there, depending on what tubes you're running. 3-500Zs, 4-400, I think it is, and you got the XZ3000, X3, I forget the ceramic tubes. Yeah, they're like you got little flashlights, and they do a little bit of heat. If you're cold in the in the cold country, you're in like Flint. You got big amps, whatever. That's fine. All I gotta say is, I have what I have, and I am very happy, very thankful that I started this hobby when I was in in my early years. I was in the shortwave, CB. And I was about 8, 9, 10 years old. Then I got in the shortwave. Then I got in the VHUHF. Then I got my ticket at 18, and that's rewarding. That is rewarding. Then you got these people out there. Oh well, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. Oh, I spent 10 grand on this, another 20 grand on that. Spent another 15,000 on a tower, and another 15,000 on a whoopee cushion that farts. Next, zero beating on frequency, or no? What was this? Oh, beating like fighting on with people on frequency. You're going to run into that sometimes, but not all the time, but maybe 80, 90%. I shouldn't say that much. Maybe about 50, 55% chance. There is always going to be a douchebag in there going to say, oh, you sound like crap. Oh, you got no signal. You're a total this, total douche. Da 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 da. And when you're trying to talk to make your contact with another fellow ham or whatever, and they start talking over, and they just turn their amplifier up and they start talking over your QSO. To me, that's fighting and causing spurious emissions. Jamming. Jamming. Read your freaking manuals, people. What jamming means, Part 95 FCC rules, Act of 1943. Anyway, enough of that. And moving on to we're spinning the wheel. And it's number 10 on the list that I don't like. I hate it so much I could just smash this dang book. Sorry for the violence. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. All I could say is contesting. I despise contesting. It's like they're on every freaking weekend. Every Joe Blow, every woman, XYL, every Joe Blow out there is coming home on a Friday night. They turn their rig on tonight, which tonight, 40 meters has been good. Looking at the SDR, it looks we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 12 contacts I could see on there from 80K, from all the way up to 80K, 80 plus 80 and minus 80K. Could be a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous day out. I wanted to do this for a while. I've done it already. And I was on the wrong place at the wrong time. I was on 40 meters, no, 20 meters. And I was calling CQ on my 450D. And boy, I tell you what, I got my ass reamed out twice and over. And I probably couldn't poop for a week. This idiot should have been just banned because contesting is affiliated with the ARRL. I think ARRL should step in and clean it up a little bit, like they just did with 72,000. They just finally did something, or the FCC did something to that band. But anyways, enough of that. The contesting, I don't care what the hell you do. I don't care if you hang your radio up in your room on sideways on a coat hanger, or using a coat hanger for an antenna, or using speaker wire through your speaker so you can hear yourself through the speaker, or touch the antenna so you can feel the RF energy coming through it and get a little nice RF burn. Then you could smell that nice porky smell like you had just ate a pork chop. I just despise contesting. You guys should leave us a little bit of room. I'm not a contester. I just want to work soda bands. Let's talk it to a ham tonight, and I'm interested in soda. That's a little more into it than contesting. Contesting to me is the ARRL legally QRMing people. If you're on a frequency, for instance, like 14, 185, 0, and this one guy is like a couple kilocycles below, a couple kcs below you, and he sounds like a goddamn Mickey Mouse mating with Donald Duck, or I don't know. Then you personally move down and you say, do you mind, you're being polite, you mind, moving down a little more, or, oh my God, you get your ass chewed out so bad that you're a total idiot, you're a total jackass. But the whole weekend shot through Saturday, Sunday all the way up to they stopped all the way up to 8 o'clock, I think it is. Like I said, contesting is a way of causing illegal emission, illegal spurious emissions, and causing QRM. Look it up in your handbooks what QRMing and jamming means. But this is ARRL's way of freaking legally doing it, and I am not happy about it. And the other thing I'm not happy about is ARRL jacking up the rates on the membership. By the time I get my membership, it'll be 2025 because that's when I got to renew my license. I'll be 50 something years old by the time that happens. I probably won't be here, but they, to me, I think they should, limit their power. Just like if you go QRP, it's QRP is between 5 to 10 watts. That's it, period. I used to do that stuff years ago when I lived in Connecticut. I used to backpack up on Mount Greylock in Massachusetts, and I used to go up Mohawk Mountain in Goshen, Connecticut. Now, if it was a contest day that day, if I was up there, I'll never get out. I'll never get out. Maybe, but actually, no. Wait a minute. I second that. I would, because I was way, way up in the mountain, looking over the whole entire area through Goshen, through almost where I used to live almost, and then you could see on the left. On the left of you is Mount Greylock. You can see Massachusetts on your left, and then you can see upstate New York. It was pretty high up there, but then again, running 5 to 10 watts on a rotatable dipole that I made homemade. But I was successful to make a contact through to Croatia. Croatia. Cool. And I got, Canada, which is not, whatever. I got Italy being up there. I got cards in my closet, so many of them. But anyways, enough of that stuff. All I gotta say is contesting sucks. And I know there's people that like it, there's people that don't like it. If that's what tickles your pickle, fine. But don't harass us regular hams. Please don't do it. Anyways, that was the follies of actually, see, one, two, yeah, two topics was nice. Yeah, one, two, fighting on the air, which is not right. I just ignore that shit. Politics, I hate. Tuning up on your operating frequency, jamming somebody. 7, just want a freaking contact number. I usually say my number is 666 for the contest thing, just to piss them off. Or you just say, give them a low number, say like, oh, you're an S1512. Oh, wow. Oh, man, they get excited. Oh, they get excited. Um, bragging how much money you spent on your ham station. I have a modest ham station. You all seen my station before. Beating people on frequency. That to me right there is just total childish. Just childish. And not long but not least is the contesting I call illegal to cause QRM and jamming on frequency. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this conversation here. I just figured I'd make a little rant kind of thing, or just let it all out. Yeah, yeah, something like that. And I'm not trying to make fun of people. I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm not trying to point fingers at people. I'm just trying to state a thing about operations, how to manage your station, you know, uh, whatever. People can hate my video. I don't give a crap. People can like my video. That's all good for you. It makes me happy. If you don't like it, it makes me even happier. I really don't care. I hope a contester sees this video because, you know, and I just had a ham today just talk to me about it's just ridiculous. He wants to work soda. I do too. Work all parks. There's a few parks here I could set up QRP work or whatever. Then you got that contest thing. I told the guy, I says, it's getting out of hand. It seems like it's every weekend you turn around and fart, and you can't even fart in a church without that damn contesting going on. Sad, sad, sad. But on the other note, I just want to let you all know, 10 meters and 6 meters has been open. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you my thoughts. Oh, this is an old forecast map thing. I should have did one of those tonight, but I got into the Hamradio follies. So, but anyways, guys, that's just the way it goes. But anyways, we'll say 7-3 for now, and hope everybody has a safe, blessed day. Catch y'all later in the next round or two. Maybe I'll talk to you on the air. This is November 1, Sierra Charlie Alpha. Adams Ham Radio, we're going QRT.